All right, the people have spoken, honey. They want to know how to make this bread that got you so many views.
Listen, I am no expert. I've made about 5 loaves, but I can share what I do.
It sure is stretchy.
First, I'm feeding my starter. And I'm gonna bake a lot this weekend, so I don't think I'm really discarding anything. That should be good though for now.
So how do you feed the starter?
So I do a 1-to-1 ratio, which means I do equal amounts starter, water, and bread flour.
All right. You looked at me like you really wanted me to show
Well,
you putting this flour in. I thought they could figure that part out, but
Okay,
no, let's do
yeah.
it.
So I'm doing basically 100 grams of starter, water, and flour, and then I'm gonna mix it up and mark my line. And then I need it to double or triple in size.
It just grows.
It grows.
Pretty fast though.
Yeah, our kitchen's super cold. It's like 61 degrees in here, so I'm gonna put mine in the microwave with the door just slightly ajar so the light will stay on.
Do you have like a cheap ass husband won't let you turn the furnace on, or what's going on?
You know, we have a very old house, huge leaky windows, and
Yeah, long story.
Yeah, it's a
there.
long
That's another
story.
video. So we've waited a few hours. The starter's grown. Now what?
I fed my starter at 9 a.m. It's now 2 o'clock. So it's happy, it's bubbly, it's
Smells good.
ready to go. So I am mixing up my dough, and I am making a double batch. So the recipe that I typically use for just 1 loaf is 100 grams of starter.
Why are you making 2 loaves all of a sudden now?
So I got this crazy idea that I want to give 1 loaf of bread away every week in 2024. So
Solid goal.
yeah, so I'm making 1 loaf for us and 1 to give away.
A little bit of water.
So you got 375 grams of water.
Just got a scale down here, Joe.
Yeah, and remember I'm doubling, so I'm doing 750. Except I'm short.
We got the right amount of water now.
And
A little bit of salt.
20 grams of salt because I'm doing a double.
500, but you're gonna do 1,000. You're doubling it up.
Yeah. And we're gonna mix this all together really well and let it sit for an hour.
Brag about how good you are at eyeballing. Joy proud. She can nail it almost.
Almost, but I've been overshooting this whole time.
What do you use to mix it?
I'm using this fancy dough whisk just to get most of the flour incorporated, and then I use my hands and my little bowl scraper to make sure all the flour is not dry. But you don't need the fancy stuff. You can use your hands, you can use a spoon, a spatula, whatever.
You got all mixed up, now what?
Yeah, it's all mixed up really well. There's no dry spots. And then I cover it with my handy dandy shower cap that I ordered off Amazon. And I'm gonna let this sit for an hour, and then in an hour, we will start stretch and folds.
Lots more time has elapsed, and now we're doing what?
Now we're doing our stretch and folds. You were helping me.
You already did one before.
Yeah.
You said I was taking a nap. I was not taking a nap.
He was taking a nap.
Okay.
When you first start, it's like super sticky and you gotta like use wet hands, but since this is my second set, like the dough's more developed.
And what's the point of the stretch and fold? I'm gonna put you to the test.
I believe I'm developing the gluten. I believe. I don't know.
All right. I just wanted
It's
to
a
know.
process, and
Better do it.
you do 4 sets of stretch and folds, and you can do either just the plain stretch and folds that I'm kind of doing now, or you can do coil folds. Google it if you don't know what. And if it's super sticky, wet your hands, and the dough won't stick to your wet hands.
Okay, we've waited about a day now.
Yeah.
It's a big blob.
Sat out overnight and improved because my kitchen is cold, so.
For everyone out there, she said, so I gotta change my shirt today to make sure everyone knows I didn't wear the same shirt twice. Boo day.
Yeah, food day, the big
That's about right. What are you pointing at?
Look at the bubbles.
She loves when they bubble. There's another one over there.
Are you still taping?
Yeah, I'm taping.
Okay, so this is called laminating. You like stretch it out and try not to rip it.
It's a lot of bread.
Well,
it's a double
two-
batch.
It's 2 loaves, so.
Good thing I bought you this giant island. Y'all, my daughter's being so good not talking. Last video, she talked a lot, and people were saying she was just out of control, I guess. And she's so patient. She wants to play with this dough, don't you? She's still not talking. She just shook her head yes.
So now I'm gonna fold it up into thirds.
And what's this do? Give it layers or something?
Shaping.
Shaping. All right.
And then I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna roll it up this way.
It's so gooey.
Look at all the bubbles. But it's not sticky. It's just
Shouldn't be sticky.
soft, no. And then you like do this. All right, it might be a little overproof, but it'll be delicious.
You're like
And then
sliding
this
it
is-
to like
yeah,
tuck it under,
this
kind of?
like creates tension in the dough. And then I'm gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna do another little like slide shaping thing.
All right.
And then it goes in the fridge for several hours.
So we've been in the refrigerator for a few hours.
Yep.
Let's see what she looks like.
Our oven and our Dutch oven is preheated. Oh boy, I got her off.
People, yeah, and you said her and I said she. Some people get mad about that.
Yeah, they really do.
We don't mean anything by it.
Nope.
She named her starter a female name
Right.
for fun. Because
Just for
it's like
fun.
alive.
Just for fun. So now I'm gonna score it.
How deep do you know to go?
I don't. Some people let it cook for like 5 or 6 minutes and then open it up and score again. I don't do that. I'm just happy if I have a good loaf of bread when I am done cooking.
Nobody's ever complained, huh?
Nope.
Tossing in the bread oven.
She's going in the bread oven with the lid on. And then I'm gonna put the other one in my Dutch oven.
Just got straight lines across on that one.
Yep.
Like a football loaf. How long are you gonna bake them?
They go in for a half an hour with lids on. And then I take the lid off. Now with this one, because it's just going in my Dutch oven, I put some ice cubes in the bottom before I put the lid on. Wash my lid.
She's lost her lid. Pause. Found the lid.
Found the lid.
Crisis averted.
And they go.
And after all that, 2 days of work, here we go. Beautiful loaves of bread. I'm sure they're gonna taste good. Anything you would do better next time or that
I
you're
could
not
have
happy
let them
with?
get a little browner, but that's okay.
It's a process.
It is.
And there's the written, get the shine off. There's the written recipe. Hope that helps everybody. Tag us if you make a good one you're proud of it.